Greetings, loyal minions. Welcome back to the SciShow. A New Year's Eve special hero review of the guy that looks exactly like me, Isidore. I may have embellished a little bit there. He's far more attractive than I am. Wears similar looking clothes, you know. I just love that look. That's just... it's got me. I love a redhead. So many women tell me that beards are just so super hot, so I can imagine this guy just gets all the woodland fairies. Yeah, I'm sure these other woodland heroes like Isabelle just go crazy for him. Fresh off of my top 5 or 10 or 15-ish dark healer video, which has been released, so hopefully you've all checked that out. No rest for the wicked. So I am being extremely boring on New Year's Eve. It's currently about 8 o'clock, so there's a few hours left, but I do have a nice blood orange beer here to sort of pretend that I'm not boring. It's quite nice. But yeah, that's I like to be a bit of a loner on these sort of days, so that's how I roll. I did lose a close family member last night, so Nan, if you're up there watching, what the fuck are you doing? You've got far better things to be doing with your time than watching my crap. But yeah, I hope you're all out there spending, it's probably not New Year's Eve, depending on where you're watching, but I hope you're spending your time with your loved ones and enjoying the holiday period. Let's get into Isidore. He's obviously red. Obviously. Barbarian, so he gets the bleed damage. He's part of the woodland fawn family, so for 1 or 2 heroes we've got a 75%, 100% chance to resist mana reductions and mana status ailments, and a 50/100% more damage dealt against minions. We just need to remember that because we'll get to his special skill later on. I did have a quick look at this one, and it's going to be quite impressive in certain situations. So we have the fantastic passive of Resist Insanity, so instantly he's just a lock-in for Insanity Wars, or Ancient Terror, as they're called. We also have a Resist Ailments that affect attack, so that's handy. We will throw on the max power preview. We can see there HP almost 3000, defense up, Aether Talent, good stats all around. Probably slightly low on the defense, but only just. It's not too bad. He is running at slow speed, which is a little bit of an issue, but he does resist any mana ailments, and there's obviously heroes out there that can speed up slower heroes. So, you know, you can pair with anything like a Nautical, Phonexa, like they're getting a bit old, but there's still heroes out there that can speed them up. Any of the Bard heroes that give that mana bonus. There's others that can give a mana boost, as we know. So into it, we've got Enhanced Defense Ailment. All enemies get -64 defense against special skills. This effect lasts until the enemy takes damage from a special skill 3 times. After the Enhanced Defense Ailment ends or is removed or replaced, the enemy gets -80% decrease for any healing received for 6 turns. So that ties in quite well with the fact that the Enhanced Defense Ailment comes first, because the last part of the special is deals 300% damage to the target and 9 random enemies. That sounds huge, but it does also note that the damage is reduced on each consecutive hit. So it'll be interesting to see how much it's reduced, because 9 hits at 300%, that's humongous. You know, there's certain heroes that sort of hit, I think the Albin, the Christmas dude, hits about 400% to all, running at slow speed. Now, he's obviously doesn't quite have the same stats, and it's 400% as opposed to 300, but this is basically double that, it's hitting 10. Having said that, it does lower down each time, so it's going to do quite big damage, because what we need to look at is how all these skills work together. So quite often you just look at the special skill and think, oh, that's cool. It hits 300% to 10 different enemies. The one thing is you can't control those, which is slightly buggy to me. But when we look at how everything ties together, so yes, he's running at slow speed, but he's giving all enemies minus 64% defense against special skills. Now that's hitting first before he's doing 300% damage to 10 enemies. It does actually say it hits the target, so it sounds like you can target the first and then it will hit the next 9 random. That, because of the fact you've got minus 64% defense against special skills, that's just going to make those hits extremely hard. And then we tie in with the fact that even just by himself, he's doing 50% more damage dealt against minions. So this guy is going to be an absolute smasher against minion summoners. Now, especially in the rush war, that's going to be humongous. He's just going to be smacking the crap out of them. So yeah, he's got that big axe there and he's not afraid to use it. I'm presuming he's going to be bouncing his way up to the enemy, fucking slapping them all in the face with his ample guttage and swinging his bloody axe at the same time and just absolutely smashing them. So, I mean, imagine if you're throwing this guy out after there's a defense down or elemental defense down. You know, heroes like Pepper Flame. Pepper Flame's obviously going to go off first, get some damage, get some defense down, also throw this guy the growth, so extra attack, just making him stronger and stronger. Yeah, you could pair him up with a lot, again, especially in Rush War being slow, but anywhere, if you're getting that defense down, elemental defense down, this guy is going to be an absolute killer. Would even be, I think, is going to be useful against Mythic Titans for anyone that's sort of really up there trying to get that huge score. Yeah, he's going to help there with his humongous hits and the minus to special. So we know that Farah, once you pair her with some defense down and some growth and wither on the Mythic Titan, Farah just does huge damage. This guy's just going to be doing insane amounts. Obviously running slow, so that isn't quite as good, but when you're doing the huge hits on Mythic Titans, the mana isn't really a huge drama because you are throwing out all the items to yourself. So yeah, what can I say? Even though he is slow, he looks slow. Yeah, but you can look at that look in his eye. You can just tell he gets all the action. He's got the little flower there in his beard. He's just loving life. He's had a few bevies on New Year's Eve, I'd say, and he is ready for action. He's going to be a favourite with the ladies out there. I do have a percentage of female viewers. Yeah, I think they're going to like this guy. But yeah, I think that's probably all we need to say about him. Fantastic hero. Very good that it's slow, because it is, I just think it's going to be awesome watching this guy in action. He's going to be absolutely smashing, I would think. But yeah, definitely good to see how much those hits drop down. I may even say effort and spend some cash on New Year's Eve and do some pulls. So keep an eye out for that video as well if you enjoy watching summoning videos. I may do that a little bit later. I may need to have a few more drinks before I attempt that. But yeah, Insanity Specialist, he's going to resist that. So even being slow, I think given the inconsistency and unpredictability of Insanity War, the fact he resists that, being slow, I don't think is too much of an issue, because, you know, there's a chance that the enemy's going to heal you. People have been taking extra healers in Insanity War anyway, so there's just a chance of keeping this guy alive until he's ready to smash the crap out of everyone. Yeah, God, I could even see people having multiples of this guy in Rush War, especially. Like 2 of these in the team, if you get your red matches, you're probably wiping the enemy out with that everything that's going on. So yeah, fantastic. Also, as I said, against minions, he's looking fantastic. I won't talk him up too much more. People will start thinking I've got a crush on him or something. But yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. As always, if you did, gently caress that subscribe button. Give your kitty a scritch for me. Enjoy your New Year's Eve today, tomorrow, whenever it may be, and have a good one. Obviously, best of luck if you're summoning. I hope you grab exactly what you're after.